What is going on, you guys? Today, just went to Lowe's and picked up some stuff for a fence here. The miss and I have been talking about putting a fence at the end of the driveway just to cover this kids stuff, trash, pool, whatever. Give us a little bit of privacy. It's pretty open to the road here. We're just trying to improve the overall look a little bit. Front yard. Yesterday I finally spread some loam that I got and some seed. We ripped out a dead tree over there. You know, these Christmas tree looking things would be nice to go too, but we're gonna do this fence right now. 4x4 post, 2x4 supports with the 6-foot pickets, and we're just gonna fast set cement in the ground. First things first, we are going to string line our straight line over here, and we're gonna do an offset fence. I'm not doing a gate. I don't really want to deal with the gate in the snow. I'm sure there's plenty of room to snow blow around the gate. So we're doing about 35 foot here. And then there'll be a break, probably a 4-foot break there. And then we'll probably do a 6-foot section in front of that gate a few feet out, just to be a continuous privacy, but obviously offset so you can still get through without opening a gate. So let's get straight to it and get that line up so we can get it straight with the house. So I'm using a Harbor Freight auger that I have. I usually dig like footings or like for sonotubes. So I have the 8-inch with the extension. Took that off, and that right there should be good. We're only gonna go 2.5 feet down, which I just marked a scrap piece of rebar so I can stick it in and check it without, you know, putting a measuring tape down there. Nice and easy. So we have 9 holes. Everything's marked out, so we're just gonna try to bang it out real quick. All right, so obviously the post hole digger with the auger is not perfect. If you have rocks in there, obviously it kicks quite a bit and it just doesn't get the dirt out like you need it to be out. So, but it does break it up. So what I did is I went and used our hand post hole digger after and just cleaned it up, went a little bit deeper, and then made sure all of our stuff's all set. There was like 1 or 2 holes that are like 2 feet. The rest are about 2.5. What's up, girls? What I'm gonna do is grab a bag of concrete. Basically, I'm gonna pour a little bit in the bottom of the hole before I do the post. And then, yeah, we'll fill it up. We'll use our level and we'll get those in. All right, so this section's dry. I had to run to the store to get some more concrete. It was a little more than 1 bag per hole, but all the posts are set now. So while those ones are drying, we can start this run. This one I kind of did first, and then I realized that it's gonna be very hard to get them perfect. So I ran a string line. I'm not a fence guy, okay? But we're getting this done at a good price, and that's the price it's going. So I might shim this piece. It's about 1 inch. It's embarrassing, okay? But it's gonna be fine when we do it. So I just snapped a chalk line from that side to that side at a pretty level. I marked level on these 2 posts, and then I ran the string line across, and it's pretty darn close. So that's what we're gonna go with. It's about 5. This top mark, these are not gonna show on the front of the fence. Obviously you want it to be as level as possible. So I'm gonna cut those off right now. I'm just gonna use my worm drive, and I'm gonna cut the top off. It's not gonna go all the way through, so I'll probably just run a recip saw through to get it all the way, just so I'm not playing games cutting all 4 corners with the circular saw. So I'm gonna do that, and then we should be able to get our lateral boards up. So I got our 3 laterals up. I just used a clamp to hold the other side while I did that, and just leveled it out off of 1. Obviously you don't want to go too low because you're gonna have high and low spots, but we're gonna go a few inches up. These aren't ground contact, and I'm not trying to keep an animal in. We're just doing it for privacy. So, you know, if you had an animal, you might want to go like pretty close to the ground, and you'll have to worry about that, but that's not the case here. So I'm gonna start throwing pickets up. I'm just gonna use a siding nailer, and we're using ring shank nails. So could use screws, can take a lot longer. We're gonna bang it out though. Dude, I'm actually pretty freaking pumped. Doing it freehand, that is pretty darn straight on top. A little bit of wiggle, but nothing crazy. I think it looks pretty darn good for doing quick. It's 1 day freaking fence project. Stoked. Literally, we talked about this yesterday. We're like, hey, we need to build a fence right there. And today, I'm gonna do it. So, pretty sweet. I'm happy with it. Getting it done. So, where I initially placed the holes for this front portion, I felt like it was gonna be like, you could see in too much maybe. So I moved the post over a little bit more, and obviously that went over the 8 foot of the 2x4s that I had. So I went and got 2x6 just because a little bit bigger of a span. I don't want it to sag, obviously. wrap, you guys. It is all done. I cleaned up the driveway a little bit. Obviously, it needs some little feathering of the bottom dirt, but I think it looks darn good. So from this side, you can't really see it on the road, so that gap is not an issue.